an eerie sight, for my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
he did the mash.
He did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
He did the mash.
He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast, the ghouls all came from their humble abode to get a jolt from my electrode.
They did the mash.
They did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
They did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
They did the mash.
They did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun.
In a shoot.
The party had just begun.
In a shoot.
The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking, all were digging the sounds. Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crypt Kicker
They
Five.
played the mash.
They played the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard
They
smash.
played the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
They played the mash.
They played the monster mash. Out from his coffin, Drac's voice did ring. Seemed he was troubled by just one thing. Opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?"
It's now the mash.
It's now the monster
The
mash.
monster mash.
And it's a graveyard
It's
smash.
now the mash.
It's caught on in a flash.
It's now the mash.
It's now the monster mash. Now everything's cool, Drac's a part of the band, and my monster mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, this mash was meant to. When you get to my door, tell them God is sent.
Then you can mash.
Then you can monster mash
The monster mash.
and do my graveyard
Then you can
smash.
mash.
You'll catch on in a flash.
Then you can mash.
Then you can monster mash.
Monster mash.
You in
Monster mash.
mash.
Monster mash. Monster mash. Monster mash.
If you smell what the rock is cooking, the rock says, the rock says, the rock says, the rock. I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me. You got your rules and your religion, all designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your faith. I have a voice that is my savior, hates to love and loves to hate. I have a voice that has the knowledge and the power to your fate. I hear voices crying, I see heroes dying, I taste blood that's trying, I feel tension rising.
Hello and welcome to the NXT Wrestling Talk Show with Rich Rock Jones and
George Smith as we bring you our pre-show to NXT Halloween Havoc. And before we say any more, can we just give a round of applause to my co-host here for picking the Monster Mash as our little joke song before we went on the air tonight. So, NXT Halloween Havoc will be coming at you from Orlando, Florida, from the Performance Center as per norm.
Yes, and unlike the previous two Halloween Havocs, this will air on the WWE Network as a NXT Special Threats premium live event, technically, rather than a TV projection.
And also, this pay-per-view will be hosted by SmackDown's Shotzi Blackheart and NXT's Quincy Elliott.
So we have 6 matches on to go through, starting with the NXT Championship match, when Braun Breaker defends against two former NXT UK superstars in Isla Dragunov and
Jacob McDonough, always known as he was back in NXT UK, as Jordan Devlin.
this whole thing really started at the mid-September when Devlin became the number one contender for the NXT Championship. But then Ilya Dragunov, who had to vacate the NXT United Kingdom Championship at the time before the championship became unified with the NXT Championship due to injury, would return. And then it was set up as a triple threat. Now, I'm pretty sure, as sometimes is the case with these things, that it's a possibility that this was made a triple threat match so that Breaker could lose without losing. Now, the next match follows another bubbling issue that has happened when Mandy Rose defends the NXT Women's Championship against Kaylee Ray, aka the fact that Mandy Rose has been champion for a year, I would say suggests that she may be losing this match.
Maybe, but at the time of this recording, we don't know whether we know this match will go ahead or not.
Because there are questions due to Mandy Rose suffering a personal tragedy, but then again, that could be a reason as well to take the title off of her so she can take time off.
True, very true. Now we have a ladder match to crown the new NXT North American champion as Carmelo Hayes takes on Laura Mensah, Von Wagner, and Nate Frazier.
Now, let's first explain why the NXT Championship is vacated and North American Championship is vacated.
Champion back to 5 NXTs ago.
Yes, on the September 13th episode of NXT, Carmelo Hayes was supposed to defend the championship against Wesley. However, Wesley was attacked by Carmelo Hayes and Rick Williams, thus ruling him out of the match. So then, the championship match, which wasn't scheduled to take place, happened when The new member of a bloodline in Solo Sikoa decides to come out, wins the championship, but then the next week the championship is vacated by Shawn Michaels.
Who says that Solo Sikoa you weren't legally allowed to be in that match?
Thus setting up the ladder match to take place at Halloween Havoc, which seems to be a recurring theme with the NXT North American Championship and ladder matches. Now, given the fact that it looked like they were probably going to have him win the championship anyway, and the story seems to be leaning towards this, I would probably say that Wes Lee is one of the likely favourites for this.
Yes, but also don't discount the former champion Carmelo Hayes.
The next match is a match that has a bit of a story behind it, and it's gotten a bit personal.
As former tag team champions turned rivals, Roxanne Perez takes on Cora Jade in a spin the wheel, leg the deal, weapon wild match. So I can only assume that the stipulation means weapons are legal.
Yeah, essentially, it's a fancy Halloween type way of saying an Extreme Rules match. This whole thing started when at NXT Great American Bash, Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez would defeat Toxic Attraction to win the NXT Tag Team Championships. Then then Perez would announce that she was going to cash in the Women's Breakout Tournament contract, aka NXT's Money in the Bank, on Mandy Rose. However, during that match, Cora Jade would turn on Roxanne Perez.
And essentially Roxanne Perez the NXT Women's Championship.
They would face off at NXT Heatwave in a match in which Cora Jade would come out victorious.
The name of the NXT program instead of NXT.
Yeah, Jade and Perez were guests on the Water Effect.
Hosted by Grayson Waller, in which Waller announced a rematch with the two Halloween Havoc. He spun the wheel to land on the weapons wild match.
Now, if you want to follow WWE and sometimes wrestling typical 50-50 booking, you would think that Roxanne Perez wins this one.
Yes, you think that way, but this is Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Obviously, we said our knowledge of wrestling watching to Triple H, who was recovering from
Everyone's favourite virus.
yes. Next, we move to a match that we haven't had in a long time.
Yes, Julius Creed faces Norman Kemp in an ambulance match.
Julius loses his match to his tag team partner, the Diamond Line. Brutus Creed will leave NXT.
And then finally, in another spin the wheel make the deal match, which is yet to be decided, Apollo Crews takes on Grayson Waller.
Yes, in a rivalry that has gotten increasingly personal over the past few months.
Side note for the NXT Championship match. Apparently now the Money in the Bank contract also applies to the NXT Championship.
Yes, because at the end of NXT, when Island Dragunov was closing with the NXT title, the music of A-Town down would play, and Outlaw was doing the main event briefcase. This thing is sorry of Austin Theory potentially cashing in his contract on the winner of the NXT Championship Triple Threat match. We'll find out at NXT Halloween Havoc take place 2 days from the time of this recording at the Performance Center in Orlando, Florida.
So we'll quickly run through all 6 matches again. Starting with the NXT Championship Triple Threat match. When Braun Breaker takes on Isla Dragunov and TJ McDowell.
Mandy Rose will defend her NXT Women's Championship against Alba Fire, otherwise known as Kaylee Ray.
In a ladder match for the vacant NXT North American Championship, Carmella Hayes faces Olo Menace, Wesley, Von Wagner, and Nathan Frazer.
In a women's wild match, Roxanne Perez takes on her former fantasy partner, Jade.
Julius Creed faces Damon Camp in an ambulance match, with a match with a stipulation that if Julius Creed loses, Julius Creed will leave NXT.
And in another spin and make the deal match, Apollo Crews take on Grayson Waller.
So that's NXT Halloween Havoc 2022. Join us next week where we will bring you the results of said matches and possible fallout. But until then, Mr. Rock Jones, and he's been
John Bradley Smith, and we will see you in Halloween.